Salute, grand rising, and peace and blessings to y'all, man. Thank you for tuning in. Like I say in all my other videos, even though a lot of people like to view but not like, and I think it's still not enough subscribers. I need to be getting it to at least 1.5 at this point. I know I haven't been doing too much on YouTube. I spent a lot of time on other social medias, but salute to everybody, all the YouTube family. I want to talk about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. The Caitlin versus Angel Reese rivalry, and how this WNBA rivalry and college rivalry has been very controversial, and it has affected people's feelings in real life amongst other groups of people, mainly other races. I always get annoyed by this white versus black thing when there's more than just white and black. Even though the people that call themselves white and the label that's put on people who are considered black is not the accurate colors of these said people, you know. An albino is probably close to being white. Certain Chinese, Asian people, but if we're going to say Caucasian people, no. More pale skinned, maybe blonde skinned, just like quote unquote black people or quote unquote African Americans. Our skin tone out here in the Americas is not black. It's brown. This is black. But I don't like racism from either side. But I feel like y'all got to peep game. Excuse me. Y'all got to peep game. Peep game and watch how the media has been pushing this race thing. It's like they always want to make white people have beef with black people. It's like as long as we've been here in this country and as much BS that's happened between us groups, even though generally as a race and as a nationality, black people have never just deliberately attacked white people like white people in the past have deliberately attacked black people. Usually black people attacking black people, let's be real. Usually black people are the main ones that's beefing with each other, not other white people, Mexicans, Asians. The only time black people usually have a problem with somebody else of another race is either two things. Either that person of that said race brought a problem to them first, or that black person might have said something or did something that was disrespectful to cause issue with another person of a person of another race. But black people aren't just going to just generally just target you because, oh, you're this color or you're connected to this background or culture. But y'all got to peep game. Peep game and pay attention to how the media is trying to push this race thing. And then you got to also pay attention to the narratives that's being pushed, because really, generally, the media, it seems very racist to me, because they're trying to force a race war between blacks and whites on all levels, including sports. And then what are they also doing? They're making Angel Reese look like the bad guy, the villain, the negative one, the problem, and they're making Caitlin look like just the perfect angel. And my thing is, they're both capable of being angels and demons, you know? So I think they need to stop pushing this narrative stuff. Just let them play out. Didn't Larry Bird and Magic Johnson do the same thing? Didn't Larry Bird and Magic Johnson compete against each other before the NBA, came to the NBA, and still carried on the rivalry? But not once were they like talking down on each other. Not once did they make it about a race thing. It was a lot of pride. Magic had a lot of pride, and Larry had a lot of pride. It wasn't black pride, white pride. It was self pride. Self pride. That's what's lacking. A lot of people like to hide and run in groups and try to rep something, but nobody want to rep themselves. Magic Johnson had self pride. Larry Bird had self pride. Angel Reese has self pride. Caitlin Clark has self pride. I don't even think, nor do I believe that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark have beef with each other, or like they dislike each other in person, in real life. I think they cool with each other. They're just competitors. It's gonna be certain moments. I mean, have you ever played in a basketball game with your homie, family member, something like that, and it might be a moment where y'all might get in a little scuffle. It might get serious. That don't mean that they don't like each other because they had a game, though the first game that they played this season for the WNBA. For the WNBA, what happened? They get into it. Angel Reese pushed Kaylin's teammate and swung her down, and pretty much Kaylin did the same thing to Angel Reese what she did to her teammate. And then, of course, it got chippy. But the fans, you fanboys, you everybody on the sidelines, y'all say, oh, ah! Now y'all on some rah-rah stuff. The white people on the white side are getting mad and angry and, yeah, yes, this is what I'm talking about. And then on the other side with black people, because the media is finessing the narrative and trying to make it something bigger than it is rather than just a damn basketball game. It's just basketball, like your boy LeBron say. Because they doing that, it makes black people look at white people the same way. Like, look at these white folks. Look at these Peckerwoods. You know what I'm saying? Just on that bullshit. When black people don't care about that, like, y'all, we don't really have competition. Like, black people don't really have competition. Only we have issues with people who look at us as competition. But I don't know. There's a lot of great white hyping going on, and that's what I don't feel, because it's like, if you don't overhype somebody, but then the ones that deserve the hype and on the black side, y'all want to diminish. You're gonna have a select ones. You know, you get your little bronze and shit. You know, and y'all might. That's the only one y'all really still elevating. LeBron and Luka. That's it. And y'all put them on the same team. They still couldn't win together. Every excuse. But if you win, oh, it was all, he did everything. He led them to the championship. With all that help and stacked teams and stuff. Anyway. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Leave them alone, man. Stop. That's my message in this video. Stop doing too much. Y'all stop making it about race. Just respect the teams that they're on and respect them and their craft. Angel Reese is an excellent basketball player. She's not a great shooter, but she does a little bit of everything. She gets steals, she gets rebounds, she gets blocks, she scores on the inside, kind of like a Shaq. Just, you know, she came out of LSU. She plays like Shaq. You know what I'm saying? She may not make a lot of free throws, and she may not hit a lot of jump shots. She will hit a jump shot now, but she don't have the range that Caitlin Clark has. But that don't mean that Caitlin is just outright better than her, and then vice versa. Caitlin Clark, she's a court general. She's a point guard, a real legit point guard. She's a very good passer. I don't think she gets too many turnovers like that. She's a really good teammate. She's, you know, she will ride or die for her teammates. You know, she's very passionate in that way. Similar to Larry Bird, how he was. He didn't care who you were. He was gonna go out there and ball out. He might not jump that high. He might not be the fastest, but he gonna be the smartest out there. And his work ethic, you know, training when you're not playing, you know, even when you're not at the organized basketball practice or your own time in your own gym, you're practicing. You're working on your weaknesses. So I give both Caitlin and Angel Reese credit on who they are. I just think everybody's over-exaggerating this rivalry stuff and then making it into something personal, making it about race. And, you know, it's like they want us to accept one as the good person or the best and accept the other as the bad person or the worst. Stop it, man. Like, we're in 2025 and people still on that petty, immature, childish race stuff, dog. Like, grow up for once in y'all's lifetime. In this lifetime, grow up. Retire all of that nonsense. Retire the racism, retire the hate, the jealousy, and the envy. Retire it. Like the Jordan with the 45, when he retired and he came back at the 45, he was like, all right, I'm a new me. I've grown past whatever happened in the past. So before I go back to activating my true number that I was born with, which was in Jordan's case, it was 23. His number was 23. He came with the 45. It was a symbol. So y'all need to start symbolizing change. And I'm not talking about, I'm not trying to be Obama. I'm just saying, just make a change in the way y'all think, because it's a mental illness when you are still stuck on the same type of thinking and the same beliefs and the same issues. Like, I thought life is supposed to evolve us. They say we was in third dimension and we went to fourth. We're supposed to be technically in fifth soon, or if not already. But everybody's still acting and thinking the same when there's no solutions out of that but bloodshed, hate, wars. I don't know, man. There's more people dumb than they are smart in this world. Even people that are millionaires and billionaires, because their agenda is destructive. Their agenda is not righteous. Dog. Like, if I had everything and I had many options and I had some power to really, really make some changes, why would I want to keep continuing to support genocide, to support sex trafficking, to support people getting sexually taken advantage of, to support pedophiles or pedophilia and perverts? Come on, man. Seems like it's more protection for the most demonic, most disgraceful stuff. And it seems like anytime there's something that's a possibility that can be good that somebody want to bring to the table, they kill it off. They try to silence it, delete it, because it's against the agenda. So, that's a little deep right there. Maybe too deep for some of you small-minded, cognitive dissonance as people. But real talk, I'm using this Caitlin Clark situation, this Angel Reese situation, to just show y'all how look at the games they play, and a lot of people are falling for it. So don't you fall for it. Don't feed into it. If you love basketball, and you love team, and you played on a team before, whether it was football, basketball, baseball, soccer, it wouldn't matter what you did, even track. You develop a brotherhood and a sisterhood with people. When you get together in an organized competitive sport for one goal, and win, lose, or draw, y'all together. That's how it should be looked at. Caitlin should be looked at that way with her team. Angel should be looked at that way with her team, because they both are passionate people, and I think both of them are misunderstood. They're both misunderstood on who they are, you know. And I think the biggest misunderstanding is that they don't like each other. I think they are just fine with each other. It's just that they can't silence the mouths of you gossipers out there, and you lames who want to create controversy and some drama. It's like, does everything got to be a reality TV show? Nobody want to be real no more. Y'all want to just be artificial with all the artificial intelligence. What about your own intelligence? What about your own mind? Do you just talk about everything else everybody else is talking about? Or do you talk about things that people don't really think about, that they should think about? I'm just saying. Think about it.